Gorgeous evening in Beantown. The historic city of Boston is the backdrop tonight. Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. And along with Grant Hill and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Allie LaForce, our reporter. Hey, Allie.
Jason Tatum already an all-star, but he won't rest until he's a superstar. He said, quote, "Nobody puts higher expectations on me than myself. When I have big games, I try not to get too excited because the guys I look up to, they do it often. I want to get to the point where when I do it, it's kind of like another night." Brian?
All right, Allie, thanks. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the Boston Celtics. On Thursday, they'll take on Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks. Then on Thursday, they'll host the Charlotte Hornets. And now the Washington Wizards starters. Kyle Kuzma out there with Daniel Gafford. Then it's Denny Avdia. Then it's Hurt. And it's Poole in at the point guard position. And for Boston, at the 2 and the 3, Brown and Tatum. Al Horford out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Holiday in at the 1. It'll be the Celtics off the tip. Now Tatum. Three-pointer. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Jason Tatum is the complete package on the offensive end. He can drive it, he can get to the mid-range, and now the three-point shot.
Now here's Poole. It's a three-point game. Here's Kispert. Tatum with the block. Takes it inside. Ooh, Tatum slams it home.
Well, the incredible explosiveness. No fear from Jason Tatum. Ooh, lights out.
And Washington with possession. And this is their first time matched up with the Celtics this year.
Last year, they won the season series. Felt like a pretty even matchup then.
Now here's Poole. We saw him with 39 points last game. Here's Kispert, just 4 to shoot. That's tipped. Brown with the steal, and here's the fast break. There's Tatum with the 3, and again, Boston with the triple.
We know we're talking about a skilled scorer in these open floor situations. Jason Tatum knows where to be. Boy, it is really hard not to root for Jaylen Brown. This guy is so incredibly smart. He's a champion for social justice. Not a stretch to imagine him as the head of the Players Union someday, guys. And honestly, even beyond that, this guy has got this leadership.
And he lays it up and in. Tatum's got 10.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Pass to Kispert. Inside. Horford with a steal. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Oh, a deep 3 from Tatum. Can't extend the lead to double digits. And of course, Brown has talked about his love for the strategy in chess. That's what negotiating a CBA is like.
That's right. Takes a cool head, takes some patience. Every move has to be completely thought through, and you do not want to make a mistake because it can unravel your position.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Boston.
Guys, it's been great hustle defense throughout 2 quarters of play, contesting everything and racking up the block shots as well.
There's something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
To the inside, 5 to shoot. And another fast break for Boston. The Celtics are running. And finished off by Tatum.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now here's Poole. Pass to Gafford. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Porzingis. And they recover it. There's Tatum with the three. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Washington calls timeout.
Boy, we have seen Jason Tatum improve each and every year. Not just his productivity, guys. He's so skilled. But it's the leadership. It's the maturity for his age that's really striking.
Looking at our 2K leaderboard, these teams have been absolutely fantastic hitting the offensive boards. Fourth, the Celtics.
They've poured in a lot of second chance points recently, and that can be huge for your offense.
The Wizards have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. And Doris, Tatum's acumen as a playmaker now is leadership by example.
Well, championships are won with unselfish play. His teammates have developed their games as well. This guy now trusts them and wants to make sure everybody's involved.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Gafford. Here's Poole. To stop the drought. And it's good on the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Tatum can't hit. The Wizards have gone 2 of 4 so far. Here's Kispert. Pass to Poole. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Right side Tatum. 1:27 left in the first quarter. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball. Williams is checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. The Wizards have gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. Poole against Holiday. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Holiday. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
And we've got 1:18 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Avdia. Over Williams. Avdia. Good. The Celtics have gone a fantastic 8 of 11 so far. Ooh, got that one up quick. Tatum's got 22.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
There's 49 seconds left in the opening quarter. Pass to Kuzma. Down low. Shot clock at 6. Denied by Tatum.
Well, really improving as a defender. Jason Tatum has those long arms to redirect shots.
Boston's gone 4 of 7 from three-point range here in the first. Ooh, poked away. Outside Tatum. Over Avdia. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. He's got 24.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Kuzma with the ball. 33 points last game. Launches it. Oh, did he get it off in time? He did. How about that?
Are you serious? That was incredible.
What a way to seize momentum. Can it carry over into the next quarter? Beautifully done.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. It's the Celtics. They're up by 10. After this break.
Just getting in that weight room and living in there, basically. Doing what I need to do, and then I'm going to be twice a day in the basketball court as well, just working on everything. So.
Grant, you see the work he's put in to strengthen his frame.
I mean, he really has, B.A. At 7'3", tremendous length. Putting on that suit of armor, so to speak, can help him withstand the rigors of this game.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
Well, you have to look at the advantage they have in the turnover department. I mean, that's a huge advantage for them in this game.
Offensively, they took care of the ball. And defensively, they forced a number of miscues.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting in the second. At the 4 and the 5, it's Hachimura and Bryant. Ish Smith out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 slot. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
BA, the Boston Celtics last year had the team's worst win percentage in the last 6 seasons. The front office admitted, as constituted, they were not a championship caliber team. Now, for this proud franchise, accustomed to competing deep into the playoffs, the question becomes, how do they get back on top?
Yeah, that's a big one. Good stuff there, Allie. Thanks. To the paint. Here's Kuzma. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And finished off by Tatum.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Ever since the back half of last year, Tatum's been on fire. Now, the game has slowed down for him, so he could play faster, but now he's become nearly unstoppable.
Washington calls timeout. And, you know, in the under-25 club, Grant, some observers say they take Tatum over Doncic and others.
Well, Tatum's a big guy who's only getting bigger. His defense is almost on par now with his offense, and he has a possible MVP in his future.
Fans, your Celtics dancer.
Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Pass to Caldwell-Pope. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Tatum gets the bucket.
Well, you love to see Jason Tatum using his length and athleticism to move. That's nice.
And here's Smith. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Over Williams. Smith no good.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Kispert's checked in for Washington. Here's Smith. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. Ooh. Talk about Williams punches it home.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
6 to shoot. Oh, they get a hand on it. Tatum with a steal. From deep three-point range. Rebound by the Wizards. Smith outside. Pass to Kispert. The ball's knocked loose. Here's Caldwell Pope, defended by Brown. Nabbing another steal.
So he's able to anticipate their every move.
An absolute pest on the defensive end.
Hey, they are really looking to move the ball on the break. It's impressive.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And the Wizards call time here. Coming off a win against the Hornets.
And when we take a look at the box score from that game, one of the first things that you'll notice is the number of turnovers they were able to force.
And I think that's a product of being incredibly aggressive. You could see that was a part of their strategy going in, and I thought they were consistently following that the entire game.
Celtics making a switch here. Porzingis is checked in. Avdia, he's checked in for Washington. Poole comes in for Smith. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, to the middle. Here's Kispert. Banked it in off the glass. Kispert's got his first basket of the night.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball.
Wizards ball.
Now here's Poole. He's got 7.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Hachimura outside. 1:52 left in the second quarter. And he buries his first look.
Well, the finishing ability of Rui Hachimura on display. This guy has a knack for getting around defenders and into his groove. This guy has been unstoppable. It has not mattered at all what the defense throws at him. He's had an answer.
Well, you can't ever feel safe with Holiday on the floor. Grant, he is one of the great ball hawks in the NBA.
Yeah, he reads plays very well. He has a good wingspan to swipe away errant passes. One of the many reasons Holiday is such a great defender.
Corey Kispert.
For Boston, they've gotten 8 of 12 attempts to drop since the beginning of the second. And here's Brown for 3. That time from Tatum. Brown's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. For Washington, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Tatum with a steal. On the wing, Holiday. Outside Tatum. Outside Brown. Beyond the arc. And again, Boston with the triple.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they made some great plays, but way too many turnovers.
That one's good from Kispert on the assist by Bryant. Kispert's got 6 points in the quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
From deep. Brown can't hit. For Washington, they've gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Tipped away. Here's Avdia. He's covered by Holiday. It's stolen by Holiday. And they're running. With 4 on the clock. They grab their own miss.
Making the most of the second chance opportunity.
Hey, the hustle is real, and the hustle is rewarded. And so it's Boston cruising into the next quarter with a 30-point advantage. And
now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. There was no stopping Jason Tatum in the first half. He had a scoring performance for the ages, putting up an enormous amount of points, 2 assists and 2 rebounds. He's been in the midst of some incredible games lately, and tonight he's got it going again. Kenny, what's your take on Boston so far?
How good are these guys with stuff? They're pushing the ball, finding the open man, finishing strong. They're at a breakneck pace.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
And just halfway through this contest, he's already registered a double-double.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. At the 2 and the 3, Brown and Tatum. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Al Horford. And it's Holiday in at the 1. That's the Boston 5. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
He swipes the ball away again. His anticipation has been off the charts.
Off the charts indeed, B.A. I mean, he's just taking the ball away with ease.
Pass to Holiday. Over Kispert. Again, Boston.
Yeah, what a great decision by Jason Tatum. That passing ability is important to complement his scoring ability.
Poole, the pass to Gafford. Back to Poole. Got a piece of it. Now Brown. He has 6. Count it. Tatum's got 44.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight. And with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
From deep three-point range. From beyond the arc and then some.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Holiday against Poole. Gafford up top. Here's Tatum. They kick it out to Porzingis. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got his 5th assist in this one.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Yet another steal from him.
He's able to anticipate their every move.
An absolute pest on the defensive end. Here's Brown on the money from 12 feet away. Brown's got 8 points.
Well, don't you love the way Jaylen Brown is squaring up in the mid-range? This guy's getting his feet under him. His pre-shot preparation outstanding.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Last season, Draymond Green called out what he saw as a double standard. When players ask for trades, they're vilified. But teams can announce they're planning to trade a player and sit him on the bench in the meantime, and then it's taken in stride. Guys, he feels like it's disrespectful.
Well, that's something to consider, Allie. Thanks. Good stuff. Boston with the ball. The Celtics on offense. Right now on a 14-0 run. Horford passes to Tatum. Now here's Brown. Takes the 3. He buries it from 3. Brown's got 5 points now this quarter.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
And for the Wizards, they're shooting 67% for the game. Just outstanding. And the emergence of Jaylen Brown's ability to take over at the offensive end, Grant, it's been a joy to watch.
Oh, such a joy. I mean, his improvement as a ball handler may be the biggest reason. He can drive the ball either direction now, create the space he needs for his jumper, and he's no longer a turnover waiting to happen.
Tatum from long range knocks down the triple. Tatum's got 50 points.
Here in the second half, they're really focused.
He swipes the ball away again.
With steal after steal, he's been everywhere.
Just an historic pace. He's approaching 3rd most steals for a game. White, he's checked in for Boston. Pritchard comes in for Drew Holiday. Caldwell Pope's checked in for Washington. Smith comes in for Poole. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Clock at 6. Gafford passes to Kuzma. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Here's Avdia. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. And here are the Celtics. They're on a 20-4 run. Pass to Tatum. Back to Pritchard. Up and over Smith. Another one falls for Boston.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Here's Kuzma. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Kuzma's got 7 points.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Porzingis passes to Tatum. A minute and a half left in the third quarter. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Wizards ball.
Williams is checked in for Horford. Hachimura is checked in for Washington. There's a minute 17 left in the third quarter. Smith passes to Kuzma. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Kuzma's got 4 points in the quarter.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Pritchard, no good.
I don't know what he was thinking. Maybe settling a score with his coach?
Well, that is inexcusable. That kind of shot selection won't do them any good. How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
The drive by Tatum. Hits yet again. Wow!
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. 41 seconds left in the third. Tatum brings a double team. Pass to Gafford. Back to Smith. Now Hachimura. He gets it in there.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
26 seconds left in the third. And Boston calls time here.
It's T-shirt bonanza. Make some noise.
Smith, he's checked in for Boston. So we see the Celtics taking the W here. We saw two different teams tonight. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For
supercharging 100%. Dumb on goes to had to hop up in the function just to get it started. Keep making this music, don't care these records charted. I'm just living for the village, I'm my people, father. Put on for the ones I call mom and call father. Pray I find a good woman to give me a daughter. Karate chop it if it's fake though, sayonara. These the thoughts of an elevated gentleman. With the way I lend these helping hands. Keep grinding till I touch a whole acreage of land. It's for them real soldiers, they gon' do the most. Grinding from the corner till we coast to coast. Let's have a real boss meet up, yeah, let's have a toast. And then get back to grinding, yeah. I'm on the island and I'm smiling cause it's all okay. Filled up the duffels, yeah, we did it and we made the play. I ain't begging for their pity, I don't need no.
We're here at 2K23 House of Greatness at Summer League, where NBA players and some of the 2K community are checking out 2K23 for the very first time.
And a little bit of a fashion show taking place as the Bulls came down the tunnel earlier on. And now it's all about getting a win on their home court. Chicago River winding its way through the heart of the Windy City. Our sight tonight. Welcome and good evening. We welcome you to our Monday night broadcast of the NBA here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge join us momentarily from the sidelines. And a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Chicago Bulls. On Saturday, they'll be playing against LaMarcus Aldridge and the Brooklyn Nets. Then on Thursday, the New York Knicks coming to town, tipping off a homestand for them. And we've got time for a quick pregame report. With that being said, let's head to the sideline and our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. D.A.?
Good evening to you, Kevin. Patrick Williams was a 5-star recruit out of high school. Now, scoring came easily for him, but he chose Florida State to learn how to play defense. He said, offense will take care of itself. It takes somebody special to sit down on defense. Stops are what win the game. And Kevin, that two-way game saw him taken 4th in the 2020 draft.
Yeah, I love his game. That was a good report. Thank you. For the teams that are clearly rebuilding, Greg, should they simply play the young guns no matter what, or should they make them earn their minutes?
I think there should be a combination, and as long as guys are pros and really approaching the game the right way, you want to give them an opportunity to grow, and also it gives you a chance to evaluate.
Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. And forward, they have Middleton and Giannis. Damian Lillard out there with Allen, and it's Portis in at center. And for Chicago, in the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. DeRozan out there with Williams, and it's Vucevic in at the 5, roaming the paint. And the basket by Lillard.
And drawing first blood, you know coach likes that momentum out of the gate.
Well, for us, it'll be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
Now here's Vucevic. Kicks it to DeRozan. And he lays it straight in.
And when you're a high-usage player like Vucevic, you have to keep your head up and be willing to make the next pass.
Lillard against Ball, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
I tell you what, better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
And so Levine will bring it up now for the Chicago Bulls. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, and in that one, they were aggressive, but also efficient. The exact balance you're looking to achieve.
Well, easy to be efficient on nights like that when everybody has things going. Let's see if they're still in the rhythm tonight.
Shot clock at 2. Ball with the bucket.
No hesitation from Lonzo on that perimeter shot.
And it's the Bucks ball. Now when Lonzo Ball entered the league in 2017, Greg, there were major questions about his shooting. And he struggled, of course, during his rookie year.
Yeah, and shooting 30% from deep and under 50% at the line. But credit to Lonzo. He's put major work into his stroke, getting that free throw percentage to over 75% during his 4th year in the league. And his three-point numbers, they've also improved greatly.
Well, again, big guards, that helps out. And Ball using that to his advantage on the inside.
Lillard from outside hits the three-point bomb. Lillard's got 9.
3-point. Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Poke loose. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
And here are the Bulls now. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg?
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And the Bucks decide to take their first time out here.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season. In 4th, the Bucks.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
Levine up top, defended by Allen. Stolen by Allen. And oh, here we go. Lillard's got it, the fast break chance. And there it is for him. 11 points in the game.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
Ball feeling it out a bit. And DeRozan kicks to Ball. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. 5 on the clock. Here's Levine. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Well, they can't miss. 4 for 4 and warming up the burners.
Lillard against Ball. Now here's Lillard. Defense is right there. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
A moment here now to see the numbers for Zach LaVine. Coming off a terrific season. How about 27 points a game, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds? And you look at the numbers he's been putting up. Fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
Now, here's Ball. 5 points in the game. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Corner shot. And another basket for Milwaukee.
Oh, man, off to a terrific start. Yet to miss with 6 made buckets.
Ball against Lillard. Pass to Levine. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
You see right there, that is why everybody is still very high on Lonzo Ball. Has a 6th sense for when to dish it.
Here's Lillard. Middleton for 3. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Bulls trail by 5. That's tipped. That's a 2 from Lillard. Bounces high off the rim and drop. 15. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Milwaukee.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Checked in for Chicago. The Bucks also with the sub. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Now here's Vucevic. 12 points his last outing. Count it. Good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Lillard from outside. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Pass to Levine. There's the dish to Vucevic. Shot clock at 6. Nobody near Lillard. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Hard to believe you could have this kind of a flow. Unbelievable.
Bulls trail by 13. Outside, Levine. 24 seconds left in the first. One-on-one fast break. Here's Lopez. Lillard from outside. Nailed from three-point land. Lillard's got 24 points.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
It's all about Antetokounmpo. Here's Allen. And it's Allen with the jam.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Bucks ahead. They lead by 18. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And if there's one weakness for Giannis Antetokounmpo, it's perimeter shooting. But as he makes clear, he can't hesitate.
Gotta keep shooting, gotta keep making plays, keep finding the open man, and obviously the ball gonna go in eventually. You know, it's a season, and there's gonna be games that you're not gonna play your best. You're not gonna knock down shots, but at the end of the day, we find ways to win, and gotta keep shooting the ball. Gotta keep shooting the ball.
And it seems certain defenses will continue to dare him to launch from outside.
And the lesser of two evils. The way he can attack the rim, you could argue that'll continue to happen no matter how much he improves his shot.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Guys, we've seen the Bucks really take control here early.
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now, just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
DeRozan out there with Williams. Then it's White, and it's Vucevic, and it's Caruso in at the point guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Here's DeRozan. The teardrop falls in. And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter, keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, man, that puts even more pressure on the defense.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling. Whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes, different folks.
Yeah, but D.A., I love that strategy. Thanks for that story.
Yeah, not something you want to do. You let Lillard drive all the way to the rack, and he will throw it down.
The Bulls making a switch here. Green's checked in, and Milwaukee also making a switch. Ibaka's checked in. Not loose. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And Chicago has possession. Knocked away. Lopez with the steal. The prayer from beyond half court is off the mark. White the pass to DeRozan. White, good. White's got 6 points in the quarter.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter. And with Kobe White, you hate to see him settle. He's best when going at the rim. The defense wins.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, shooting 1.
One shot.
Free throw, no good for Antetokounmpo.
What improvement we saw during Giannis Antetokounmpo's first few years in the league. Went from raw to ridiculous in a hurry.
Ball, the pass to Dosunmu. Vucevic trying to get over. Levine, that's good. Levine's got 12 in the game.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
It's good. And the Bucks lead by 16.
Yeah, the vision's one thing, but the timing also helps. Lillard prepared to get the ball to his teammate.
Here's Vucevic. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Lillard, right side. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Lillard's got 30.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Bulls basketball. Checking into the game for your Bulls.
5 seconds left now here in the second. And Levine launches it for...
Oh! Man, talk about finding change in the couch. Get that.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here. If your name is Shaquille O'Neal, raise your hand, please. If your name is Shaquille O'Neal, raise your hand, please. I guess Shaq's not here today. If your name is Kenny the Jet Smith, raise your hand, please. There. And I'm Kevin Harlan. Leading the way at the start, it was Damian Lillard. He had 30 points, 4 steals, and 4 assists. And Shaq, what did you see out there from the Bucks?
They made every possession count by limiting the mistakes. Very disciplined about protecting the ball and making the right play. If they keep this up, the lead should be safe. Don't get cocky and lose just because you're ahead.
Hey, let's get your insight on Chicago.
Their perimeter defense was lackluster, to say the least. Shooters were getting open shots. Guys were wide open. I mean, right now, I can walk up the set in shoes, in a suit, and get 3 threes wide open and knock them down on that defense.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start creeping up on him just a little bit.
Bulls trail by 13. And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Longtime teammates Middleton and Giannis, the forward. Allen is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Portis in at the center position. A pass to DeRozan. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. DeRozan's got his team on the board first here in the second half for Chicago. Lillard finds Middleton. Ball against Lillard. Just 5 on the clock. Takes a 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Lillard's got 33.
Lillard just plays with great confidence, really feeling it here and looking to find any scoring opportunity in this one.
Outside ball. Driving inside. And he uses the glass on the layup. Ball's got 7 points in the game.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Allen outside. Lillard against Ball, and he makes that one.
Damian Lillard.
Lillard's got 35.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Right side, DeRozan. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. DeRozan's got 4 points now in the quarter.
DeRozan's hard to handle when he's scoring inside. The D doesn't know who to put on him.
And it's in there. And the Bucks lead by 14.
And how about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
Ball dishes to Levine. He takes it in. It's good again, and the next one, 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Passes it to Portis. Allen drives in. That one drops for him. He's got 8.
Well, great start. Check that box. They've made their first 4 shots, guys, and the offense looking very fluid right now.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. It's a 14-point game. Outside DeRozan. And there's the feed to Vucevic. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. Vucevic has got his second bucket.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results. And DeRozan, a free agent this past offseason, took his time to find the right fit in terms of who he would sign with, ultimately choosing Chicago in a big victory for the Bulls.
Pass to Vucevic. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Here's Levine. And the layup's good off the glass. Levine's got 19 points.
Offensively, Levine is totally in the zone. Defense is having a hard time shaking him off his spots.
And Lillard gets it to go.
You can tell right now the teammates are scanning the floor to find him and feed him. Why not? He's on it right now.
Chicago calls timeout. You have to like what we've seen so far from Damian Lillard.
Not sure what the defense is thinking or if they are. They continue to let him shoot. That is bad defense.
Get loud for the Lookable.
For the Bulls. White comes in for Williams. And it's Alex Caruso in for Ball. Milwaukee also making some changes. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Allen.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Got a piece of it. Out of bounds. Bulls ball. Chicago keeps possession. Well, we've got a moment now to see this year's three-point contest and how it's shaping up. Let's take a look at some of the top candidates emerging as we see here some players who are likely to make the final cut.
Not too shabby of shooters on this list, Kevin. You gotta love the advancement and really the evolution of the three-point shot in today's game.
You look at Levine. He's going to need to leapfrog quite a few great shooters if he's going to be part of the three-point festivities in All-Star Weekend, but, you know, maybe he can do it.
I mean, anything's possible, especially if he has a few big games from beyond the arc before All-Star Weekend. That'd give him a nice bump in the voting.
And we'll keep you posted as we find out more and as we get closer to the three-point contest once we have our final list of official contestants.
Yeah, it's going to be very competitive. That's the one thing we all know. We got an incredible group of long-distance shooters in this league right now.
Pull-up jumper. And it falls over the rim and in. Lillard's got 48. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Bucks?
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
To stop the run, Caruso kicks to Vucevic. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. And that one's good, Caruso. Caruso's got 5.
And everybody loves a big man that can pass. And Vucevic putting his vision on full display there.
That's a 2 from Lillard. And another one falls. Amazing.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Green is checked in for the Bulls.
First team foul.
There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter. And stolen by Lillard. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Milwaukee timeout.
Carter, he's checked in for the Bucks.
In for the Bucks.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. DeRozan out there with White. And it's Green. Then there's Dosunmu. And it's Ball in at the 1 spot. And here is Dosunmu. 6 on the shot clock. The kick out to Ball. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And aggressiveness from Lonzo showing that he's getting better and better at these quick offensive decisions.
To the inside, here's Ibaka, and Ibaka slams it in.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Bulls. Pass to White. Green against Portis. And stolen by Lillard. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Lillard with the ball. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up. So maybe just a step too far. Now they're playing working to perfection there if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Lillard, the pass to Ibaka. Shoots over DeRozan. And Serge Ibaka, the bucket on the assist by Lillard. Lillard's got his 6th assist on the night. Tipped away. Outside, Ball. Here he goes. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And Lonzo can score. He drives like that with intent.
Here's Portis. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Brent is someone with on-court and front office experience. Just how valuable is a good relationship, do you think, between the players and a team's executive leadership?
Well, Kevin, I don't think it's much different than a good friendship. You know, take it away from the court and think about things in your life that impact you. It's somebody that shows that they care for you beyond what it is that you bring to the table. And that's the most important part about earning and trying to gain trust with the players that you bring into any program, is that you want to let them know that you care, and you want to let them know that you have interest in them as people first. And if you can get to that point, that foundation and platform to build out a player and to have him grow with the organization, that's a priceless relationship.
Clock at 2, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Bucks.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was.
For Damian Lillard.
Yeah, with all these assists, it's obvious how well that he can see the entirety of the floor out there. If an easy bucket is to be had, he'll find it.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Outside Hill. From deep three-point range. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Poked away. And again, Chicago turns it over.
Milwaukee ball.
Lillard, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Knocks it loose. He swipes the ball away again.
And he's just been able to anticipate their every move.
Yeah, you're right. An absolute pest on the defensive end.
Great instincts by Giannis. Superb timing, and then he pounced on top of that miss.
Now the pass to Dosunmu. Thompson outside. To the wing on the left. And another steal for him.
And you got to be careful around him.
You know, Greg, he's been coming up with some incredible steals so far. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
Keep that. No hyping, none on my list. Trouble with my. No problem driving by where you live. These rappers my seeds, they act hyper, they getting. But